it's Irene and Nethania here. So I'm from grade 11I, number 9. As you can see, the weather here is very hot and I'm trying to hold on in this situation, guys. So, yeah. Okay, so today we're going to talk about 3 topics and I am going to tell you about my opinion, also a little bit story about this COVID-19, and I'll tell you um, so many story there about my everyday activities, also my opinion about that kind of virus. And the second is about LOC, which is stand for Loyola online class. So my school has their online class where we can't meet each other offline, but we can meet by online. And the third one is about English class, official in my school at Loyola. So here's we go. So as you already hear maybe from the news that in these situations not only the people in Indonesia but also the people from all over the world, from all around the world feel same thing. All of us feel anxiety about this pandemic. Maybe sometimes we feel like, why is this pandemic still not end? Why we're still have to do this lockdown? That's quite boring, I feel the same thing. Okay, back to the topic. Okay, now, so just take a look in our own country, Indonesia. As you can see, or maybe you hear from the TV or from the break news, that the COVID-19 case day by day is always increased. Many people dead because of this coronavirus. Why? Actually, I don't find the valid answer about this, but I think that this is because the government is not giving the best suggestions for us. I know, I feel too, and so am I. But guys, we are on this together, okay? You're not alone. We are facing this pandemic together. So keep spirit and keep going. Okay, so now I'll tell you a little bit story about how the government in England recovered this pandemic. So, they suggest to people in the UK to have a rapid test in the public health center. So, in that test, from that test, we can know, they can know whether they are positive or negative. And after that, after they get the the result from the public health center, they bring it to the hospital and they get the swab test. What is swab test? Swab test is like the same as rapid test, but this test is more valid. So after the people do these two kind of tests, they know valid whether they are positive or negative, so they know exactly if they are safely to keep in touch with other. So that's the important thing. So what I think actually the government in here should do the same thing, but sadly the government not think that long. Okay, so I hope so the government in Indonesia will do the same thing as what the government in UK did. Okay, so the first one is trying to make your interest think a hobby. If you have something that you're interested in, then you can make it until it became your hobby. And the second one is try to find something that makes you feel happy. Example, you can try to watch a film, maybe from your TV, or you can also watch it from YouTube. And I have this recommend applications where you can actually watch a movie when you're boring. Okay, so the application's name is Video and iFlick. So in iFlix, there are so many kinds of film in Indonesia with Indonesian subtitles, or maybe if you like Korea, there are also Korean movie there, and it's quite interesting for me, and I like it so much. Okay, back to the topic. Sorry for cutting this again. The third one is, um, you know, like try to have activity outside your home. Maybe you can cycling around your home, or maybe you can do something else with your parents. But don't forget to keep wear mask wherever you go. And my mother always say for me, if you want to to retain your immunity, you have to drink a lot of water. So my mother is a very, I think, a very kind woman. So she wants to give the best for me. So, like, you should do this, you should do that. This is all for your happiness. This is all for your health, to keep you healthy. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm out of topic. The second suggestions that I want to give you guys, not you guys, but I want to tell the government. Okay, so if I were the government, I would like to tell the people to please do these two kind of tests. First is rapid test and second is swab test. So we know the valid result. Okay, and I was sad with the situations because all the people in our country is not to pay attention about the government's advice. They still go out without wearing masks, still not wash their hands often. Yeah, so that's what made me feel sad. But guys, if we want to keep our body healthy, we want to keep ourselves safely from this COVID-19, we say coronavirus. Let's keep ourselves away from others. Let's keep social distancing from others, and of course we should pay attention to the government's advice so that we can properly save in these situations. Okay, so let's just move on to the next topic. Second topic is about the LOC, which I already tell you before that LOC is stands for Loyola Online Class. So in here we are studying online by Google Meet, Google Classroom, and also by Zoom meeting. We can't meet each other face to face like usually at school, but we can still meet them by online meeting. So now I will tell you what I don't like the most about this LOC. Okay? So the first one, what I don't like the most about this LOC is the teacher gave us too many tasks and they don't think enough deadlines so we can give the task, we can submit it on time. I don't know why the teacher don't think about it, but patient. Okay, so second one is I thought in LC the task will be more easier, but I was wrong. It's more harder than before, than offline. Guys, almost some subject, some lessons that usually don't have a task, but because of this LOC, the teacher give us a task, and it makes our our brain are kind of stressful. But actually, if we take a look and pay attention to what the Central Java's governance says, that don't give the students too much homework because that's what actually make them stress. And I hope the teacher can pay attention to it about what Mr. Ganjars already said. So now let's just move on to the suggestions. So I would like to give you, my dear teacher, some suggestions. Okay, so the first one is please don't give us too many homework this time in this situation, because we're enough stress in these situations. And you know guys, if you always give us so many tasks, so many homework day by day, and it never end, I think our body immunity will getting dropped. Alright, so the second one, if I were the teacher, I will reduce my students struggling in their study. You know, as you can see, we are here already stressed and struggling with our everyday's lesson, tasks, homework that never end. If I were the teacher, then I will try to understand what my students actually feel, and I will try to not give them too much homework, too much tasks in these situations, in these COVID-19 situations, because it will definitely make them into terrible stress, if you guys want to know. Okay, so please, I beg you guys, please think twice to give us too many homework. Thank you. Alright, for us as a student, guys, let's just keep going, let's keep spirit, and always believe that something wonderful is about to happen. I hope we all have a better future, okay? Let's do this and break our leg. Okay, so now let's get on to the last topic, that's about English class. So I'll tell you a little bit story about my primary school life. So in primary school, as you know, that my school is an international curriculum school, so all of the lessons is English based. We all of us study English every day at that time and speak English every day, because the teacher teach us English and bring the materials in the class with English. So of course we have to understand what the teacher say and what the teacher explain to us, so we have to understand and we have to try to catch what the teacher tell us about the material. So I will tell you, and let's begin the story. So in my primary school, actually the teacher just say to us, just keep talking in English, don't pay attention to your grammar, don't pay attention to your vocabulary, because that's not very important this time. But I never thought that my life will change this gloomy. You know, I can't follow the materials about grammar well at school. Even until now, in the senior high school, I still blank about grammar. I cannot understand them enough. So that's the problem in my life right now in studying English. Okay, firstly I want to say sorry because I don't have many suggestions in this topic, because myself also still struggling in English, especially grammar. So here I will just give you 2 tips. So the first one, why don't you try to watch a video from YouTube about grammar lessons? I have a recommended channels about how to improve your grammar quickly. So the channel is come from people teacher in British. Her name is Lucy, so just find out with the keywords English with Lucy. Okay, so the last suggestions that I will give you is, why don't you try to ask your teacher? Who knows, they will help you. They can help you because they have a widely knowledge about English. So why don't you try? I hope it will go more efficiently. Okay, so that's all from me about this 3 topics. So I'm sorry if I still have grammar error. I think so many grammar error in this video that I make, but I'll try my best in the next video. But thank you very much, guys. Thank you, Mr. Vincent, for your opportunity, and I hope this video will be useful for all of you guys. Thank you very much, and bye bye.